Yo, so this is gonna be my first time ever going to a nighttime car meet. This took place in the parking garage, as you can see from the intro. I've only been to Cars and Coffee, which is at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., like dumb early. I actually prefer night meets now that I've been to this one, and it's crazy that how much the Type R can really just network itself. So I hear about this meet trying to get out there and you know meet some new people, and like I like looking at cars and stuff. This meet is gonna be at a college campus in a parking garage. So I pull up and there's people taking pictures of the Type R, at the entrance. Then I go and find my parking spot. Then 5 minutes later, after I park, I'm outside of my car just like going around looking at the cars. Another Type R comes in. He was looking at my car. So I walk up to him, and he was like, "Hey, yo, this you?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, this is my whip." He was like, "Bro," and he just started asking me a bunch of questions about like the modifications to the Type R, yada yada. And he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my white Type R right here." So then we just chopping it up, and then he was like, it was very quick. He was like, "Hey, yo, you trying to go up to the very top of the parking garage and flick up?" AKA take pictures of the two cars together. I was like, all right, bet. So we both leave our parking spots and go up to the top and take some pictures. We're not at the very top, but we're basically around the corner at the like ramp. So we're parked on the ramp, not the very top. So we're low key blocking people from going up there, but there's a little bit of ways that people could get through. But anyways, so we ended up parking there, taking pictures, and then afterwards we just left the cars there. We just like fuck it, we're just gonna park there because whatever, we're Type R's. But I wasn't thinking like that. He was like, yeah, we got Type R's. I mean, like, okay, I was like, bro, who do you think we are? We're just Type R's. That's it. We ended up leaving the cars there. People were walking around looking at it and everything. So people seemed to enjoy it, whatever. After the meet was over, this is where the networking starts to come in. Because he was like, yeah, you just start talking about more of my modifications. He was like, man, are you in a car group? Are you looking for one? I was like, no, not really. It's just like whatever happens, happens type of thing. But like, I've heard of like car beef and where we're at, and I think that's just mad corny. I'm not trying to do that. No drama. I don't need that. This group is actually like starting to expand. This is called a group called Risen by Brandon, or online on YouTube. He is B11. So he's in Florida, but he expanded to Kansas. I don't know why in Kansas for some reason, but was a state lead for the Kansas is this guy that's in the white Type R. So he's like, yeah, you should join. Like I was like, I don't know. I mean, like in their requirements, he was like, bro, my Type R is basically stock. You can easily get in clearly. And he was like, your shit's clean. I said, I mean, bet. I mean, like, I'll think about it, but I just know I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. He was like, yeah, there's even a like an official like car meet where like groups come out and park next to each other and like compete as a group. He was like, I want you to be up in there and put a banner on and we can get it going and you can be a part of the group. I was like, I'm kind of tempted, and it's a group I've known before already on YouTube. So like it's really cool. So I told him I'd think about it. So this was Friday. Saturday comes around and they say they want to run it back at the same parking garage, but it was last minute. We show up. There's like maybe 5 people. There's nobody there this time. But conveniently enough, an hour later, there was another meet at 9 o'clock. Well, that was in downtown, and downtown at nighttime is a little bit sketchy, rightfully so, because this story gets a little bit more interesting. So we wait and wait. Nobody else really comes. So we go to downtown, and it's 3 of us following each other. I'm behind him. There's somebody behind me. And it was looking kind of cool. Like it was like on some like cruise vibe type shit. And we was not cutting up or nothing like that. But we was just cruising to the next spot, the new location. So we get to the new location, and there's already people there. There's probably already like 8 people there. We're still early, and then people start rolling in, and these mugs are loud as hell. All these people start rolling up. Eventually, after like the last of the people come, there was probably at least 20, 25 of us total in this area. But this was not no car meet. This was like we're meeting, but we're not here to like walk around, look at each other's cars. It was very cliquey. Like whoever you park with, that's who you were really talking to. So everyone was just like there and just kind of checking out the cars from afar. It was a very weird vibe. I've never felt that kind of vibe before. I'm used to Cars and Coffee where all the old heads walk around and be like, that's an interesting build. Eventually people start to, get to revving. They're over there. There's people on motorcycles trying to do wheelies and stuff. And then a security car comes in, just a like regular patrol security car. He starts to circle us slowly and then eventually parks. And then 30 minutes, I seen him. I was like, okay, I don't know if we should be worried or not because security cars can actually call the real cops if they need help. 30 minutes later, we're still, talking, chopping it up, whatever, looking at each other's cars from afar. There's a gate towards the back of the parking lot. Well, that security car drives back there, and I see two more vehicles behind the gate, and I don't know if those are more security cars or if that's actual real cops, but we wasn't really trying to stay there to find out. So on some like Fast and the Furious type shit, we all like scatter, but there's only one exit, so we all had to form like a single file line to all just like get out of there. But it was kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie. It was like like everyone just leaving at the same time. 20 cars just lined up going out, and then conveniently enough, after we all turned right, the light was green for us, so we were all busting another right together. And people at the intersection was rolling down their windows, and they were just like, "What the hell is going on?" It's like it looked like we really just like are running from the cops. I think we low key were, but they weren't even chasing us. So we all leave. They're wanting to go to another road to go racing. I'm not trying to catch a charge, and especially not a racing charge. So like I'm just like, man, I'm good. I'm going home. This was already hood rat enough for me. I take my ass home. But here's a few clips, small clips. I wasn't really recording that much at the downtown one, but I don't know if you can see, but it is very, very clicky.
And then there's like two cars